YouTube, we back. We back in 2022 with Split the Bill. It was a short hiatus. I got hit by the COVID, but we right back in it.
Pay the bill, split the bill. You know what I'm saying? S just woke me up. You know, I'm woke now. Let's get it.
You say, yeah, 2022 style. You say, with the Split the Bill cup.
This is the famous split the bill cup. Okay.
He said, is it tinted or is it water or is it liquor? You never know. It's tinted.
It ain't apple juice.
Said it ain't apple juice. All right, we back in here for 2022. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all New Year's, y'all Christmas holiday. We right back at it. We bringing more bigger and better in 2022. Gonna be more. It's gonna be collaborations, more interviews, all around better. Split the Bill and Gallery Channel all the way around. Starting off for the beginning of the year, man, 50 been killing it with the TV shows back to back. When he said he was gonna do this shit back to back, he was serious. You got Power, Ghost season 2 winding down, like 2 episodes left, and the way he got it set up, it's looking like gonna be that same night. It's gonna be the Power Force premiere. The way it's set up, because it launched February 6th. So he keeping it moving. He really want Power to be on all year round. Like he wasn't playing about that.
That's a blessing, bro. I wonder what his show gonna be after Force. Is it gonna be Tate? Is it gonna be the prequel of the original Power? Is it going to be, Raising Kanan coming back early? Like, what is he gonna do to keep this on all year round? Because right now, 50 Cent done transformed into Mona Scott. We're gonna call him Mona Cent. Okay?
Yeah.
He doing it, man. We're gonna transform him into Tyler Cent, or should I say 50 Perry? He's doing it.
50 Perry. Yeah, he killing it. As far as what was that? As far as the you touched on the Tate series, I ain't really sure how much interest it is in that, because I ain't been hearing it hyped up as much. It's been kind of, to me, it seemed like it's kind of simmered down, the talks on it.
Well, Tate is the one that's least, you know what I'm saying? Like, people is least interested in that series. They least interested in Tate. Tate does a good job. Tate does a good job on all other shows. But damn, my phone blowing up right now. Tate does a good job on all the other shows, but it's hard to do a series behind him. I think he's gonna need his brother. I think his name is Alonzo Tate. And they're gonna have to kind of reference, in my opinion, Menace Society, like cut the braids off and become a governor or whatever. But they ain't gonna do Menace Society. But you know what I mean? Like, show his background of being a hood nigga, show his background of being a street dude and a crooked guy turned into a politician.
Yeah, it's I feel like what make that series more harder for people to get behind that watch Power is because all the other stories is about drug kingpins and killers and everything else. But I mean, Tate background was politics, and he was a police officer before that. So it's like harder for them to build a Power story around him. Like, I'm sure they could find a way, but can they make it interesting enough for people to want to watch it?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not interested in the Tate thing. I mean, if it come on, it's got to be good. I think the only thing that can save him is his brother. His brother gonna have to really step up. They really gonna have some characters for that show to make it good and show how he became a politician. I'm not interested in seeing the politician world. I think the show The Shy is doing a good job with Buddy being the mayor and them showing that side of things. I know Power could pull it off, but I'm not interested in seeing the Tate show. But I could be wrong. I was wrong about Monet, which is played by Mary J. Blige. I
Yeah.
thought she wasn't gonna do a good job, but she turned out to be one of the best characters of the show. So I want to give it a chance, but I don't know, bro. I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, it's a no for me right now. unless he had to have a hell of a setup and go Power Book 2 for it'll have to be a hell of a setup for people to want to watch it.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But I don't know what he's gonna do at the Force. Raising Kane and Tate, BMF. He talking about doing a show for Snoop Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dogg, about his murder case, a series about that. He's talking about doing a series for the Flores brothers, the Mexican twins that basically was getting drugs hands on from El Chapo, and they was based in Chicago. So all those series will be entertaining until the next Power. As long as he got some keep going like Mona Scott, can't go wrong. I got an analogy for you. Tate series and show would be equivalent to Mona Scott Love and Hip Hop Miami.
he said Love and Hip Hop Miami.
That's Tate. Tate is Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay. So you got Power Ghost, that's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You got Power Raising Canaan, that's Love and Hip Hop New York. We don't know how good Tommy's show gonna be. It might can elevate, but right now that's Love and Hip Hop LA, Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then you got Tate, Miami.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess 50 had got your suggestion, some in the suggestion box from you, because he brought you what you was asking for. It looked like with the Power Force. You know what Tommy in it is gonna be. It's gonna be a real brutal show, and it's based in Chicago. I mean, it's the first Power based in Chicago.
Okay, let's split the bill. Let's split the bill on this. I feel bad to even say this because what you said, because I've been waiting on a Chicago show that's violence, sex, gang related, negativity. You know what I'm saying? Violence, sex, gang related, negativity, and a lesson involved in the street life. Sadly to say, I have to see this show first, but
Yeah,
I'm not impressed, S. I'm not that impressed with Power's Tommy Force version. I'm a fan of Tommy. I'm a fan of Tommy Egan. Of course I'm a fan of Chicago. We from Chicago, but the way they doing it don't seem authentic to me. They got a gang on Chicago called CBI. That's the first mistake. You never end a game with I. That sound like FBI. You never have the middle of this. You never had the middle initial be B. It's FBI. So you did CBI, FBI. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit don't sound right. Chicago Brothers Incorporated. That's number one. I'm getting my Dr. Uma on. Please allow me to have the floor. Number two is, the characters that's playing the black characters, the guys, that's playing those street guys, they don't look the part. I thought they was from LA. I did my research. The two black guys, one of them is from St. Louis, the other one is from Melrose Park. To me, Melrose Park is considered as Chicago. I'm pretty sure that guy went to downtown Chicago. I'm pretty sure he got family in Chicago. He from Chicago. St. Louis, he's not from Chicago, but they both from the Midwest. But I thought they was from LA. Their demeanor, you know what I'm saying, the way they act, the way they talk, the way they move, the way they walk, it just don't feel Chicagoish to me. Okay? It don't feel like that. So I'm hoping and praying, and I got my fingers crossed that this is a good series, and they really gonna, like amplify and execute the Chicago shit. But see, I don't think they is. See, 50 Cent executed New York perfectly because he's from New York.
Yeah.
But he should have did more with Lil Durk than just get him for a theme song. He should have got Lil Durk
Yeah.
to help him with the cadence of Chicago. What
Yeah.
you think?
On that, I would hope. It's deep into TV as 50 years now. I would hope he got some advisors from Chicago to help him with it. I would think what the way he think, I would think he did that.
He think good, but I think it was a last minute thing. I think this season is just a step on the ice and see what happens and see if you fall through. He got Lil Durk a little bit too late. He got Lil Durk for the song, for the attention to hear the song. And might I add, that's the worst power song out of all of them. It's the one for Tommy, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the most like chill and just laid back. It's not what I was expecting from it's not what I was expecting from all three of them. Like,
He put Jemiah on the song because he feels sorry for him. He did a song with Jemiah, got a hit record. Jemiah got sick. He put Jemiah on that song because he feels sorry for him. He want to look out for him and give him some money, give him some exposure. I get it. I would do the same for my homeboys, my elite brothers. I get it. He put Lil Durk on there because Lil Durk is from Chicago, and Lil Durk is probably one of the most popular guys from Chicago. But he's not the guy for a theme song. Of course, you couldn't possibly get Kanye West. He got a lot of money, but you got to really dig in your bag and just have fun doing your Chicago Tommy Porch song. With BMF, I don't know if Charlie Wilson is from Detroit, but I know Snoop Dogg is not from Detroit, and I know Moneybagg Yo is not from Detroit. So I like that. At least you can wish me luck.
yeah,
He didn't go so far as to try to get T Grizzly or try to get Ice. What's his name? Icy, whatever the dude name from Detroit. I forget his name, but he didn't go get all these. He didn't get Big Sean. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He just did. He went with the flow. I feel like it's forced with the power. Force. Ironically, I said
They
force.
said force.
I feel like it's forced for force.
Yeah. So you
I
say
ain't even funny.
for like the show forced and the song was forced.
I'm gonna give it 4 episodes because you said somebody that's really into power say about a 4th or 5th episode that started getting good.
It's the 5th episode. If it ain't good by the 5th episode, then it ain't doing nothing. Your power usually take the 5th episode is when it really take off. Most of them.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like I'm rooting for it, but I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna execute it. I wish I had the money, cause not only it would be about gang banging, sex, negativity, violence. You know what I'm saying? Teen pregnancies. This is what the inner core city is about. Don't get me wrong. You got people in that inner core city going to college. They trying to go to high school. They take care of their family. It would be a storyline, but we got to give the people what they want, man. That's exactly what's going on in the streets. Now, you might want to respect the gangs in Chicago and don't take their names, or you could come to, you know what I'm saying, to the rightful people that's over those gangs and set something up. You know what I'm saying? Get them a bag. Hey, we want to use y'all brand. We want to use y'all name. How much do y'all want? Who is this going to? Whatever. But even if you don't want to go through that, you want to make up your own name, your own block, because it's plenty of blocks in Chicago that name themselves. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 7 Gang, 89th and Cottage Grove. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Y'all my niggas, man. My Cottage Grove niggas. I'm from 60th and Cottage. I love Cottage. You know, it don't have to be 7 Gang, but you could make something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like handshakes, all that shit. Like I don't feel like Power is digging in deep enough into the west side, the south side, the east side, and the suburbs of Chicago. I don't feel like they digging in, but I got to see it.
yeah. Now, how much of that you think they gonna tie into the original series? Like, in as far as who he mentioned and stuff like that, or you think it's just gonna be just something separate from the first Power?
I think it's going to be connected to the first Power. This is about Tommy Egan going to Chicago. And first he went to LA, then he went to Chicago. This is about Tommy Egan's life. You know what I'm saying? Like figuring it out after Ghost died. What and they're gonna have a come up story like what's his background with Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So at the Ghost, that's his number one partner. He had to still move on. He's still alive. He went to Chicago to do business. It's too hot in New York. They think he killed Ghost. All type of shit. So he went to Chicago. So this is about what happened on his side of the story on when he went to Chicago. And every time he come visit, he check on Reek. He check on Lala's son, Cash. He do his 1-2 thing in New York and then he go back to Chicago. He got new love interests. He got, mob out there. He got the street gang. The problem is the street gang in Chicago, the CBI. I don't know if it's a real gang called CBI in Chicago. I never heard of it, but they could have did better with the name.
yeah. As far as Tommy and Tariq, I'm pretty sure Tariq dead to him now after that shit. After that first season of Ghost.
Tariq ain't dead to him, man. He mad at Tariq. He frustrated at Tariq. That's always gonna be his nephew. And Tommy understand, murder, killer. He understand losing. He understand wins. It's just a little bit more difficult because Ghost was his boy. That was his elite brother. That was his best friend. But it's family business when it comes to Tariq killing him. It's family business when it comes to Cash killing Ghost. It was just the wrong person that killed Ghost. It could have been anybody else. And Ghost told Tommy on his death floor, not the deathbed, on his death floor that, hey, don't do nothing to him. Leave him alone. Let him go. Tommy was gonna kill Tyreek, but
Yeah,
Ghost told him don't touch him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's the only reason he didn't. That's the only reason he didn't kill him. After Tasha snitched on him, and he saved her and shit.
Yeah, real shit. So I don't know, man. I hope it's good. I hope the best for it. I'm excited to see it. I'm definitely paranoid about the gang shit. I'm definitely paranoid about the black people shit. But come on, man. Like, I ain't trying to say motherfucker too cool for school, but you got the black dude walking down the street with a cup of coffee. He got like a
He
cup
said
of
he had
coffee.
a cup of coffee.
You know what I'm saying? The hood niggas don't be. I ain't saying hood niggas don't drink coffee, but what I'm saying is hood niggas don't drink coffee. Okay?
He said they don't.
I'm keeping it. This is my perspective.
Yeah,
You see that nigga walking down the street with Tommy like, nah, nigga. That nigga need to have a motherfucker Old English in his hand. That nigga need to have a motherfucker MGD in his hand. That nigga need to have like a motherfucker a half a pint of Remy in a bag in his hand. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? Like we need the real.
so
I hmm?
no, I was finna say you think they going for the role of like a Chicago gang or like a black mafia.
Black mafia. We don't want a black mafia. We don't have that shit like that out here.
Yeah,
Black mafia is in Detroit. Them niggas was dressing up. Chicago, in that heyday, niggas had their colors. They was doing what they was doing. Whether it was drilling, they was getting money. They was getting money off the block. They was whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Learning that lit. They was in charge of literature, the coordinator, whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like Niggas
Yeah,
wasn't walking down the street with a white boy drinking coffee. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, so that's just how I feel. It just wasn't gutter enough for me. I could tell these black guys that's on Tommy's show is actors. I can't tell that they actors on Ghost Show. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell them New York niggas drug dealers on New York was actors. I feel like they was drug dealers. It feel like they actors on Tommy shit.
yeah. I hear what you're saying. We had to wait and see when they premiered. For everybody watching, y'all put what y'all think about the Power Force and what y'all think about just the Power universe and how 50 putting it together. Now touching on the actual Power Ghost, like the episodes thus far up to this point. And excuse me, the episodes up to this point, it's been a lot of drama. A lot of drama. Like it's pretty much been a who's the baby daddy type show, and what secrets this person had. There's been a lot more drama to it.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about the Power season 2 Ghost. As far as
Oh,
like the mysteries.
with Monet.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That last episode was incredible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, we watched that shit like 3 times, bro. We had that shit just playing in the background. It was like the soundtrack of our Sunday, bro. We just kept playing that shit over and over again. Like that episode was amazing. Mary J. Blige did a fucking fabulous job. Diana did a great job. Everybody did a great job, bro. Everybody, everybody. I standing ovation. Tejada, like the poise that he had sitting at the table, and he didn't even say any. Like he just said that he didn't get up one time. On the next episode, you could tell he getting frustrated, he throwing glasses at the mirror and shit. But on this episode, he kept his gangster under control. He told that bitch to leave. He like, man, I think it's best you leave.
Yeah.
So
The whole family probably felt like that.
yeah, bro. Like it was definitely litty, bro. Like it was definitely litty.
Yeah, it was. It went crazy. The one thing that they didn't do though, the writers ain't think that out. Zeke age, they ain't think that shit out. They ain't think that one out.
Why you say that?
Because of the age difference, like how he go from being 23 to you trying to make it seem like he's 19. That's too big of an age gap to try to hide, in my opinion. Especially when he was younger, like how you had that shit.
So they said he's 4 years older, right?
Yeah, like how he had that when he was in middle school and younger and shit. That shit didn't make sense. That part didn't make
Well,
sense.
well, I'm not gonna be biased, man. It did make sense. It should have did a year or two. They should have did 2 years off.
Yeah, 2 years would have made sense.
They should have did 2 years off. I don't know, man. You know, it's TV. If I could just take up for them, it's TV because all naturality. I'm 34 years old, and if I found out I was 38, I'd never talk to my mama again.
Yeah, he wasn't it. He wasn't it. He said the NCAA gonna think I lied, but I
I'd
didn't
be
lie.
like,
You
you
lied.
mean to tell me I could have been got into the club and I had to wait 4 years?
He could have already been in the league. Like,
Yeah, bro. That's how the game go.
Yeah, that shit wild. But yeah, it was an interesting episode with that. But it's definitely, I feel like, gonna be a war between Lorenzo and Mecca eventually. And Kane gonna be in the middle of that shit.
Yeah, Lorenzo, Mecca. Zeke gonna be in the middle of it too, bro. Zeke is
Yeah, I
gonna
can.
be. Hey, I was talking to my homeboy. Ironically, his name Tommy. Uh, no, not Tommy. I was talking to my boy Will. My boy Will predicted that Effie was gonna kill Laura the next episode. Lauren.
I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I was thinking about that because Tariq told her about what happened. And he said he couldn't do it. He couldn't kill her, but Effie a killer. Effie wouldn't have no problem doing it. And she
Effie,
might do it off her feelings, based off her feelings too.
I was saying that Diana was his Tasha, but Effie is his Tasha,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Diana is his Angela. So they got to get rid of one of them, and Lauren is the one that they're gonna get rid of.
Yeah, Lauren.
Either, either, either they're gonna give her some money to go away, or Effie gonna kill her.
I think you're right. I would go with the second. I think Effie a killer. I could see that happening.
And Diana is going to go to that other school that her father sent her to, just like how Angela went away from school.
Yeah, I think that was Monet's decision for her to go to St. John though. Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
her decision because she ain't want him around. She ain't want her around Tariq. That's her whole thing. She don't want him around.
So that's it, bro. Somebody gotta go, and it's gonna be Lauren, man. And Diana gonna be a probably reoccurring actress in next season, but I don't think she's gonna be in a season like that next. I think the way they built it up, and excuse me, right in my eye, but the way they built it up is they gave Diana such of a strong scene where she went
Yeah,
out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? She set it all off, and now they about to send her away. She gonna go away. Kane gonna, he gonna stay there. Drew gonna stay there, but they gonna send Diana away.
yeah. Now you
Mm.
as far as somebody else we thought was gonna go, but he made it. He made it another few episodes. You think Everett gonna make it to the end of this season? Or you think Kane gonna take care of him?
Either Lauren or Everett, one of them got to go next Sunday.
You said next. No, you said as soon as next Sunday. You said not in the next two episodes.
You see what Tejada said? Damn. So he's still with us, huh?
Yeah, yeah, he did. But
Both
this,
of them might go.
but this the thing too. Zeke heard all that.
It don't matter, cause Zeke
It's
just
like,
seen his love, the love of his life, hanging from the fucking ceiling fan.
yeah,
And Monet smart as hell to set it up like it's a hanging, like it's a suicide, because he just got because Davis met the man that ripped her ass apart on the stand.
that was smart by Monet. Yeah, she cold for that shit. But
But guess what? Monet wasn't even thinking about it like that. Monet just hung her ass because she feels some way about Zeke not never coming back to her.
yeah. No, I think she did do it on. I think she did do it that way for that reason because she talked to her about it and she heard what happened and she knew like all right she would have a reason to hang herself if her career over and all this scandal out was gonna make it harder for her to get another teaching job. I mean, yeah, yeah, Monet thought about all that.
All right. Well, we gonna see what's gonna happen next week. Lauren, what's the buddy name?
You said
Lauren, and then the other guy. What's the other guy name?
uh,
That's
uh,
messing.
uh, Everett, yeah.
Averig and Lauren got to go. One of them gonna go.
Yes, somebody else threw the theory out there that they think Ghost used to be Effie Connect.
You think so?
And they said that because they said it was a time where she said her Connect wasn't answering the phone no more. That's
Hold
where
on, hold on,
that
hold on,
theory came from.
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let's put a pause on this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just got an important message, bro. Hold on. You know,
But yeah, people threw the theory out there that Ghost could have been Effie Connect.
I never thought about that. Ghost could have been Effie Connect. How? As
Cause they mentioned somebody that threw the theory out there mentioned when she made a comment about her Connect stopped answering the phone, like just kind of disappeared.
but wouldn't she know that that's Ghost? Huh?
Not necessarily. I don't know because didn't nobody because she didn't know Ghost's name. I don't think she didn't know his real name possibly. So, but that's just a theory somebody threw out there. But one thing I do know, I know Lorenzo and Mecca gotta know Ghost. They gotta know Ghost. They was all in Queens. They know Ghost. Like, and I'm pretty sure at least one of them know that Tariq his son. I know that. Cause as big as Ghost was in Queens, like I mean, they had to know who Ghost was if they was in the drug scene. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna come out eventually. Ain't no way in hell they didn't know who Ghost was.
I don't know, bro. That don't sound right to me. I think they just we have to wait for her to tell Tyreek that, like, I know your dad, or oh, that's your dad. I used to get drugs from your dad. Other than that, I mean, Ghost was everybody connect. He was like the biggest drug dealer in Queens, the biggest drug dealer in New York, or whatever. So he was getting it straight from Lobos. So it's not too far fetched for him to be the connect. But that girl, let's not forget, same age as Tyreek. You know what I'm saying? Back then.
Yeah,
So I doubt if he was giving that little girl some drugs, man. Maybe one of his little hitters. But I think they kind of capping with that. They're just trying to fix a conspiracy with that.
yeah. But what you think about Lorenzo or Mecca knowing Ghost?
I think at first I had said I think Mecca and Lorenzo know Ghost. But then one of my homeboys pointed out that Lorenzo wasn't really too high up there. He just was like, had probably a couple blocks. He probably was just like low level or just had enough to just survive off of drug money, but not like Mecca. I think for a fact Mecca might know Ghost.
Yeah,
I think Mecca know Ghost. I did think Lorenzo. I still think Lorenzo know Ghost on my own opinion, just because how um observant he is and how he keep his ear to the streets and how he peeped everything about his kids and about all that shit. So I'm pretty sure he heard Ghost's name or probably even know Ghost, even though he not on the level as Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. They all from Queens, so ain't no telling if he Queens big though, but ain't no telling if he bumped into him somewhere down the line.
yeah.
But Mecca definitely no Ghost. Mecca no Ghost
Oh yeah.
because Ghost was the man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely do y'all put in the comment section what y'all think about the season of Ghosts, Power Ghost season 2. What y'all think about it in the comment section and what y'all think about those fan theories that we just threw out there. Now coming up February 16th, they doing excuse me, they doing a 3-part Kanye West trilogy, like documentary trilogy. Like it's like a culmination of stuff over the last 21 years. It's called Genius. That's debuting February 16th. It's gonna be a 3-part documentary series. Just pretty much chronicalizing the life of Kanye West. So that should be
I seen the preview. I seen the preview of that. and it looks very good. I seen the people with him and Ryan Fest arguing about him being a genius. I feel like, man, I feel like Ryan Fest was really being honest. Uh, how dare you get up while I'm talking? No, I'm fucking with you. uh, I feel like Ryan Fest was being very honest with Kanye West, telling him like, bro, what really make you a genius? Like in the beginning stages, because you could just make some beats. Kanye West really had to prove the genius shit. The problem with Kanye West is he keeps saying what everybody else should be saying for him. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta let people just say it. Let people say that shit for you, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can break the code, you can break the mold, you know what I'm saying, and break barriers and change the monotony on how people think and talk and all that. You did all that. But one thing you can't change is somebody's opinion. Let these people have their own opinion. Now you could change a few opinions, but I'm talking about the real somebody. The person that's somebody, like myself, like you, like people that really, you know what I'm saying, look at this shit like, okay, let me say you a genius. Even though you could change my perspective, allow me to change my own perspective just by you letting your music talk. And that's the biggest, jab at Kanye West is that he don't, what I'm saying, give the consumer enough room and space to make their own assumption about him. He forces the assumption on them. And although it might work with some people, most people, a miraculous a lot of people, but it's still foul. You know what I'm saying? Stop forcing that shit, man. Let people just say it on their own. But I am gonna watch the doc. It look good.
yeah,
After
yeah. Definitely, it's gonna be interesting when the debut on February 16th. Um, it seemed like recently you could say Kanye might have been trying to troll Kim Kardashian, troll her with a lot of stuff he doing right now. But he bought a house across next door from her, and and putting it in his lyrics on the songs and everything.
Kanye West is on a rebound. Kanye West can't help, and he's sad, and he don't know how to deal with his emotions about his girl moving on. His wife, his ex-wife, or whoever the fuck it is, he can't deal with Kim Kardashian actually moving on. I feel like it's Kanye West's fault why they're not together. Kim Kardashian in this relationship, this is the only relationship that she actually tried in and that she actually, you know what I'm saying, put effort in and maturity in on accepting somebody who they is. Kanye West was the bitch of the relationship. He pushed her away and thought he could bring her back. He done it for 10, 15 years or however long it was. So she finally ready to move on. And as soon as she really centered herself, and I think she tried to stay with him and he pushed her away. So as soon as she said fuck it and got with that guy, it don't matter if it didn't go that way. As soon as she got with the new guy and started letting that nigga slide in officially, he lost his beat. You know what I'm saying? She stopped feeling sorry for him. She stopped, having the maturity for him. Just like nigga, you just not gonna change, man.
Yeah,
And she's having fun, and he's trying to follow suit and do everything she's doing. And he want to control her. That's why they invite him to that fucking party. He's a good father. He's a good father. It's good music, good fathers, all that shit. It's not about that. It's about the vibration and the energy and the negative energy slash positive and controlling energy and narcissistic energy that he was gonna bring to that party. Yes, I agree with you, S. Good thing Travis Scott let him know I don't want to hold nobody from their kids. But he would have survived because he had already did a party with his daughter before that. We just want to be in control and come to this one. You know? That's just the other side of the circle.
yeah. You think it was Kim Kardashian not being able to realizing that she continue to commit in the long term. Shit that just wasn't her. You think it was just Ye that just no, just overdid it.
It was Ye that overdid it. She was trying to commit. She wanted to commit. She was ready to commit. She gave that nigga 4 kids. She ready. It's him. He wanted this, but he wanna switch it like he the victim. It's 2 words that start with a V. 3 words: victim, villain, victorious. But we can stick to the two. You either gonna be a victim or a villain. You know what I'm saying? He want to play both roles. You can't play both. You either gonna be a victim or you gonna be a villain. He's going back and forth from being both. Kim Kardashian is decided to be victorious. She tired of trying to make this dude happy. This nigga ain't gonna never be happy until he meet his mama in heaven. He not gonna be right. He ain't dealing with the grief the right way. But he is now. He did an album about her. That's with her after her name. So that's a start. But before that, ain't no telling what type of hell he put his family through and the Kardashians through.
Yeah.
You know, them hoes keep getting cheated on left and right. Khloe Kardashian guy having babies with other women. You know what I'm saying? Travis Scott talking about they got a complicated relationship and you know they got an open relationship and all that shit. I ain't saying it's all wrong, something wrong with the guys. The Kardashian definitely could be some weirdos too. You see what happened with Robert Kardashian and China. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, they got problems. They thought money was gonna allow and fame and popularity, their complexion was gonna allow them to be happy, and it's not gonna make them be happy. They gotta do the work in their mind, and they gotta do the work in their mentality and their spirit to get their happiness right and adjusted and center themselves. They're never gonna be right until they officially learn the first acronym of loving themselves.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a lot of issues they ain't had time to address. The Kardashians as the family because they've been so used to having the camera on them their whole lives. Like back from the time they was little girls, they pops was dealing with the OJ case.
They're not a
And
family.
from
They
then
never gonna
on,
be a family. They never gonna be a family because that man, yes, he died. What was his name?
Robert Kardashian was their
Robert
dad.
Kardashian died, and there's a lot of women out here in Chicago that got daddy issues. Guess what? Them hoes got daddy issues too.
Yeah,
They just
yeah,
got it on a bigger and expensive platform. That's what it really boiled down to. And then your other dad goes and be a woman. And they think they okay with that. They think they can still survive mentally after seeing some shit like that. That's just in Hollywood with them. The average family don't. They might have a gay dad or whatever. It happens. Nothing to the LBGT. But the average family, black, white, Mexican, ain't got no fucking father that did a real sex change. Okay?
yes,
So they going through it. They going through it. They don't know how to handle that shit. And none
yes,
of them love themselves. None of them. They change their lips. They change their hips. They change their ass. They change their mask. They change their cheeks on their face and they change their cheeks on their ass. They change everything. They complexion for makeup. They get the money. They do everything they want to do, and they still not happy with themselves because they don't know how to wake up in the morning to say thank you for allowing me to be here, Lord, today. Instead, they wake up and call Dr. Miami.
I'm hoping that I know they did some I'm pretty sure they had some work done, but I'm hoping they be better in the long run than they sisters. The Jenner girls. I'm hoping in the long run they be better than the Kardashians.
They hate their last name. They breeding off the Kardashian last name. They don't give a fuck about the Jenners. Everybody care about the Kardashians.
Yeah,
To the Kardashians, it's not the opposite way around. If it was, the Kardashians would be connected and breeding off the Jenners. The
yeah,
Jenners, don't nobody give a fuck about a Jenner. Kylie Jenner. Oh, she did everything except for have a sex tape to get that notoriety. I'm trying to tell you, she didn't have to do a sex tape because Kim Kardashian did it for all of them.
You
You know,
said you said she took it for the family.
she took it for the whole team, for the whole family. So, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about their last name. They are relying off the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? If China could go fuck Robert again and have a boy, she will. As long as she knows it's gonna be a boy, she gonna fuck him again. Cause she need that boy with that last name.
Yeah, you said she trying to keep the legacy going.
Yeah, but the reason why she ain't gonna have another kid, cause she got a kid by another celebrity. So she's set. And she got her own celebrity, whatever you call that, whatever that's a word. She got her own name. She got her own money. She got money from Tiger, and now she got money from Robert. But you better believe if she didn't, she'll be going to have another kid with Robert.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah.
only did that to make Tiger jealous.
She got to a point where she had leached enough to be straight for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
She did enough leeching. Is
Hey, a fucking headache, bro.
he said they had it. He said them damn Kardashians. He said they didn't turn poor Lamar owed him the crack and everything.
That nigga been on crack. Yeah, functioning crackhead.
And say that's terrible what happened to Lamar. Like, but he bounced back. He doing better, so I'm happy for him. He doing better, but yeah, them
Bro,
Kardashians ain't no good.
they acting like he the only one was doing that shit. Chloe was doing that shit too. She was probably doing that shit too with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
you
he
said
worked with
Chloe
him,
was
brother.
sparking up too.
You know, yeah. Like, come on, man. They acting like he the only one that did that.
Yeah,
All them niggas, all them snort coke and do crack and all that type of bullshit, bro. They ain't gotta worry about having a resume another day in their life. They ain't gotta worry about taking a drug test, bro. You know, they ain't gonna do what's safe or get somebody else pissed. That's what people be forgetting. They gonna do that shit too. It's just that he got exposed, so they had to detach themselves from him. They still smoking. They still, all of them, still smoking. They just functioning.
said Fast Times in Beverly Hills shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all put in the comment section what y'all think about the Kardashians, as well as the Jenner drama and just the Kanye West documentary too, The Genius on February 16th on Netflix. As far as the year in music, how the year in music started off, we got a few artists that had just amazing starts this year.
Who you talking?
You had Ghana, who had an amazing start. You had Corday had an amazing start to the year. And then you had a few individual songs that's just going crazy too.
First of all, let's put a pause on that. The Mogul released a single featuring El Chop. I'm about to say El Chapo, El Hitter. I just released a single featuring El Hitter called I Ain't Heard. You know what I'm saying? Dope as hell. Shout out to El Hitter. You know what I'm saying? Check that shit out. Shit fire. You know, that's a commercial break. Uh Going back to Gunna album was pretty good. He had some strong songs on there, but he had too many songs on there. Too many songs. If he would have brought that shit down to at least 12, 15 songs, maybe even 10, would have been a classical album. To me, all the other filler songs didn't need to be on there. He do too many songs.
Yeah, I agree with that. It shouldn't have been 20 songs, maybe 15 at the most.
Yeah, like shit, less than that. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but damn, bro, you got strong songs. He had like six or seven dope songs. Add 4 or 5 more, 11, 12, and leave it at that. I probably would have liked the other ones that I really didn't like. It's hard to like it's hard to like motherfucking 9 more songs on an album. Like, come on, bro.
You're overdoing it, yeah.
You overdoing it. And then you put a remix with on a future song when that could have just been a regular song. Like, come on, man, you doing too much. That's not P, bro. That's not P.
He said it's not
You
P.
gonna peep me off.
He said it's
But
not P.
nevertheless, I gotta give it to him. He did have about 4 or 5 dope ass songs on that project. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's better than his last project. It's kind of like the same because both of the projects got so many motherfucking songs. So I kind of want to just go to the last project and the project before that, pick all my favorite Gunna songs, and then go to the new project, pick all my favorite Gunna songs, and make my own Gunna album. Whereas you could have just did that in the first place, but you're oversaturated. It's okay to oversaturate in 2022. Just don't do no more than 15 songs. 20 songs, 25 songs, that's too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that pushing P been going crazy this year. It's been going crazy. But every time Young Thug get on the feature, he always do some wacky shit, bro.
What do you do?
How he started the song out. I didn't. Okay. Like,
Him just doing anything, saying
oh,
anything,
man.
getting high, just doing whatever you want to do, having fun. And it shows, you know what I'm saying? Didn't know what the fuck he was gonna say right there. Just said anything just to get through the verse. But I thought it was dope though. I liked it.
Yeah, Pushing P was a dope song. Another song, it's just been going crazy. It really came out last year, but it's just been going crazy. That Kodak Black Super Grandma.
Yeah, my girl had sent me that video, and I didn't pay attention to it too much. I didn't really like it like that at first, but when I heard it again and again and again, I'm like, man, this song is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a fan of Kodak Black, man, and he's very talented, man. From the image to how he rapped to he just got his own style, and like he like a rebel, you know. He like one of those guys, underdog, not a fan favorite per se, but he made fan favorite overdog music. You know what I'm saying? So I like that song, man. Not to be too deep, I like the song that I grew on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he made a style that was so unique that Cardi B had to stole this style on her debut song. So you pretty much say, man, she owed a lot of her debut success to Kodak Black.
Yeah. She took that Bodak Yellow and cause that's a dope ass show.
Yeah.
Flocking. So yeah, man, I'm a fan of Kodak Black, man. He got a lot of songs I like. He got a lot of songs I don't like, but he got a lot of songs I like. I'm a fan though. Uh, what else you got?
I was gonna talk about artists. I was gonna talk about the Corday album.
Oh, let me tell you something about Corday, man. Corday is very talented. You know what I'm saying? He put words together real well spoken, good, like thought out, all that. You know what I'm saying? He got a bit of a list, I think, or a speech impediment, whatever you call it. And he's so good, make me want to find something wrong with him. That's how good he is. He kind of remind me of Benny the Butcher. Like them niggas is nice. Like Benny the Butcher and Corday, they like really nice. Like they perfect. Like they flows, they cadence, like they voice, like everything be clear and nice. Where it could be to a fault. You could be nice to a fault. Like you so damn nice that I'm gonna find something that's wrong with you because you
He
just too.
said go find something.
That's from a rapper's
Yeah.
point of view, but from a consumer's point of view, he is dope. He choose nice beats. He makes sure he don't say the same words twice. He don't use the same topics twice. He live in the moment with his topics. I seen this Breakfast Club interview and shit like that. He's definitely climbing his way on up to the Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Big Sean stature. I will honestly say, in my opinion, he's better than Big Sean. He's better than Big Sean to me.
Yeah, I
But
can
see,
agree.
yeah, he better than Big Sean. So I can see him taking Big Sean's spot on some Kendrick Cole, Drake, and then Corday, and then Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really got nothing negative to say about him. I just got to be in the mood to listen to his music.
Yeah,
I got to be in the mood to listen to his shit. His shit ain't no, I'm gonna play this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? That's just that's my opinion. I can't play his shit every day, but he got great music though. It is what it is.
another nigga that be going crazy. He from the South. Like I know he really been like like severely like overlooked by a lot of people because he don't have nothing like on that radio level like that. JID from Dreamville.
Not familiar with him. I'm only really familiar with Cole out of that camp. Out of his camp. I had to get in touch with that and see what's going on. I don't want to write that guy off. I'm pretty sure if you bringing him up, he's good. But he ain't made enough noise for me to get on his radar.
Yeah, he didn't have a few tracks like over the years. That's like, yeah, this nigga cold.
Go.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about him like that, but see what he do. We'll bring him back to another split the bill. I know Jim Jones dropped the project. You know, uh, I'm just more entertained by his project more than the actual music on the project.
yeah,
Um, in my opinion, from me scamming through it, Reset the Trends with the Migos. That's the actual name of the project. That's the best song on the project to me.
yeah. That's one of the hottest songs out right now too.
Yeah, that's the best song on the project. Like the way he was rapping on it, the way he broke the monotony of the Migos energy and flow was like incredible to me. It was like second to none. Like only he could stop that Migo type of flow and do his flow. It still sound great. But that's the best song on the project. I kind of scammed through the rest of the songs. It really wasn't nothing. I know he got something going on with Lobby Boys, with Mano. I think Fabulous a part of that, but I know Mano a part of that. I'm eager to hear what they do with that. I don't know if Uncle Murder a part of that, but just pick some dope beats and just rap good, and let's see what you come up with. But we set the trends. The actual song, the project is entertaining, but it's not a real good project to me. But the song is incredible.
I gotta give a salute to Jim Jones for staying, man, out of Dipset, staying the most relevant. He been dropping albums like and still been doing features. Like he been out here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He been doing his thing. Jewels claim he doing Percocets and that's how he lost his teeth. But I don't know. Maybe he's smoking crack with Lamar Odom. Because I never heard of a Percocet taking your teeth out.
I
The
don't
rest of the
know.
niggas, the rest of the niggas that do Percocets still got their teeth. So I don't know.
Oh no, I heard he was missing some of them teeth a long time ago though. Like he had false teeth and I don't know though.
That nigga was on Love Hip Hop said, I'm still gonna do it. Yep, my teeth came out, I fixed it, I'm still gonna do it. I don't know, man. Like Kurt Cobain was here. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Dipset still though, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna have see that's how life works sometimes. Like Cam was that guy, he was the go-to guy, he was the head guy. You had Jim Jones, Freaky Ziggy, and Santana. And Santana had his moment, but it's all about the decisions you make. It's all about how you carry yourself in the game. Santana decided to do Percocets and try crack on the side, and that's what happened. Jim Jones got his shit together, you know what I'm saying? It just happened to go his way. Sometimes the one you least expecting, the one that you don't think that's the one after the one, Like Jim Jones, show up. You gotta work. He putting that work in. That's hard. You know,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
he been out here a long time with the mixtapes and everything. I could say over the last what probably really last 10, 12 years been just steadily putting out content with the Vamp Life mixtapes, the album he dropped in 2019. I'm trying to think of the name of that album.
Yeah. Fuck me. Yeah, wasted talent. He dropped that. He dropped a song with Harry Fraud or Harry Floyd or whoever he was. I ain't like that project. He had a few little projects he did, but I just think he's keeping the imagery up. He pushing the culture with his fashion, with his accent, with his demeanor. And even though it was a bit of a downfall with 6ix9ine and shit, and his name popping up and all that, that kind of gave him more publicity to a certain extent. He got out of that jail. So, you know, shout out to Jim Jones. There's gonna be some winners and there's gonna be some losers. And I guess the spectrum's decided for Jim Jones to be a winner, man.
Yeah.
And for Santana to be a loser.
Y'all let us know what y'all think about Jim Jones' recent album, Corday, Kodak Black, and Gunna down in the comments section. Now speaking of Jim Jones, the everything going on between him and Freddie Gibbs, and just Freddie Gibbs versus the industry, it seemed like in the last month. Like Freddie Gibbs been having a lot of disputes with everybody, but I think it's all a plan for publicity, in my opinion.
We don't really have to split the bill too much on that. Jim Jones did some real gracious shit, man, and did some real stand-up shit in his interview with the Breakfast Club. He was like, shout out to Freddie Gibbs, man. I wish him the best in all his endeavors, man. Real stand-up G shit. You know what I'm saying? He could have really shitted on Freddie Gibbs. We're like, man, I slapped the shit out of him. He's a bitch. Fuck him. He didn't do that. He was like, man, just shout out to him. I'm sorry.
No, I was listening to what you were saying.
That's the reason why New York was on so hard so much in the 90s, because even if it's their enemies, they would shout their enemies out. They would give their enemies gratitude if it was actually a good song. They'd do a song with their enemies. They'd look out for their enemies, or not even enemies, just rivals or competition. Like they always, if it was hot, they did not lie. So they had that's like New York hospitality. Southern hospitality is more stronger than New York hospitality. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, it's more authentic, and for two, they really looking out for each other for real, bringing each other up. That's why the South's still on. But Jim Jones gave Freddie Gibbs the New York hospitality. You know what I'm saying? He didn't shit on him. It wasn't personal for him. Now, who he did shit on was Max B back in the day, because Max B was saying he fucked this girl. So,
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
It's personal. But even now, it's love. You know what I'm saying? After so many years, New York niggas just know how to lighten up and let shit go. Whereas Chicago niggas ain't gonna never let nothing go. They gonna hate you forever. They gonna hold a grudge. They not gonna help you out. They not gonna shout you out in no interviews. It's on and on and on. So I forget what the question was, but
no, it was just talking about all the recent controversy with Freddie Gibbs and different artists.
Freddie Gibbs is evolving to a new level of stardom. You know what I'm saying? And when you evolve to that new level of stardom, that's what come with it. Yeah. Once you get to the next level of hate, the next level of bullshit, drama, you getting slapped or whatever the rumors is, the next level of rumors is gonna happen. So this is what he been working for. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the industry. And the bad publicity could be good publicity. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bump heads with niggas, man. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, he been out here grinding since the fallout with Jeezy. When he was on CTE, they fell out over the over some issues. I guess with the direction he wanted his career to he wanted his career to go.
Yes, yes. With the direction he wanted his career to go, they fell out with that. They, Jeezy tried to. I don't know if he tried to blackmail him, blackball him, not blackmail him, blackball him, or whatever it was. But that shit just ain't work out, and it took him down there 10 years to recover from that, to get his name in a place on the Breakfast Club of him getting into an altercation with Jim Jones.
Yeah, he been.
That
You say what now?
shit wouldn't have happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Gibbs been grinding a lot on the. I say over the last 10 or more years on the underground scene, from doing the album with Mad Libs. That was like 2014, one of the top 5 hip hop albums, like on that overall project level, like as far as a complete body of work. That I know that got slept on because a lot of people ain't know about it, but he been doing a lot of projects.
Freddie Gibbs doing his best, he moving up in the ranks, but he got some more he needs to do. Now the eyes on him, they looking at the next project he do, the next song he do. They're looking at how he gonna address these situations because Jim Jones made it public and addressed it on the Breakfast Club. So what you gonna do if you're not gonna address and go on with your career, or you gonna take this and try to amplify it, or you're gonna shout Jim Jones out and and just move on with your career. Whichever way it is, everybody's watching him now, and however he react to this is gonna determine if he got more longevity in his career or if his shit is gonna be at a standstill.
Yeah.
So
from the Freddie Gibbs I seen, I think he gonna keep the shit going.
He just got a character that a lot of people don't like. He got a personality that just don't fit for reasonable people. He comes off kind of cocky. I don't know him, but just the way he come off, he just come off like he on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He don't come off too humble. He don't come off like he apologetic, which he shouldn't be. But you know what I mean? He don't come off like a cool dude. He come off like he on the defense like he on bullshit.
Yeah, this the same nigga that told the Gary police he had more guns than them. so this nigga don't give a fuck. He told Gary police he had more guns than them.
Yeah, this nigga never gonna give a fuck. So, we'll see what he do with what's his name? With Alchemist. If he do something else with Alchemist, we'll see. How he move around and maneuver do. Indiana, but he the only rapper from Gary, Indiana, and you got to give him his props and his respect. At least he hold it down. He holding it down for a fucking ghost town. Last time somebody came out of Gary, Indiana was Michael Jackson and his family. So you ain't heard nobody getting on from Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, that was it. Just them two. And that song he did with that Black Illuminati he did with Jadakiss was crazy. The last track he did with him.
And all that come from him grinding. He getting his money up, he buying features, putting on his album. Getting his money up, buying features, putting on his album. He networking. Hey, I know he did this beat for you. You got his connect? I want to buy a beat from him. Then he do it, and then he get Alchemist from Jadakiss or from somebody. Find Alchemist, let's do this. Like he doing the right moves. His music is slaps. He got slaps.
Yeah, he said slaps. He said he threw one in there. He made the right location move. 2 artists that did that. Got to LA. He been in LA, I think, the last 10 or more years, working with a lot of LA artists.
Well, he utilized his shit with Jeezy. He didn't let the shit with Jeezy blackball him or stop him from making it to the next level. He got through the crevices of being ex artist or Jeezy, because normally when you're an ex artist, it's like an unspoken rule, like don't touch my artist. It's over with for that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Don't help him. This motherfucker bad news, you know. And no matter what devious thing, if it was anything devious done, he creeped up through that shit.
I feel like what he did right was work with the underground artists. He wasn't like for a minute. He was doing tracks with like Earl Sweatshirt, Domo Genesis, and artists like that. He was doing tracks with a lot of underground artists for
Yeah,
years when he was on the independent scene.
yeah,
And I feel like them niggas wasn't no industry nigga they could tell them don't work with him because they like shit. We underground too, so that was the right move to make.
yeah. He did, but he did what he's supposed to do though. He did what he's supposed to do. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs, Chicken Alfredo.
He said chicken Alfredo.
What else you got?
Um, in Chicago, I know it's trying to think of how to approach this because they be um the vaccine requirements in restaurants and bars and stuff right now has been taking effect in the last few weeks. And it's like you gotta pretty much call and find out if they doing it or not. If you haven't been vaccinated, or if you have been, I mean, it don't matter to you. But it's just wondering what effect it's gonna have on certain businesses as far as demographics.
Hmm.
And I know it's been Minnesota. It's been people suing the city of Minneapolis for the mandates, like bars and business owners been suing over the requirements.
This a desperate act. This is the last resort to get people to get the vaccination. The mark of the beach. Whatever people want to do, I'm not against. If you want to get it, go ahead and get it. I ain't mad at you. I'm thinking about getting it. I might get it. If you don't get it, I'm not mad at you. I haven't got it. I'm still thinking about not getting it. So I'm straddling the fence, and it's okay. So it really don't fucking matter. But what do matter is if this is something that could work and break this country down to another level of everybody not catching it, that's just you can't give people free choice and then make them. That's all they doing. They saying you got free will and you got freedom of speech to do this, but you better believe if there's something they gonna make you do, they gonna bag you into a corner. But the problem is you don't know if this is for the good or if this is for the bad. And then it don't make it no better with people that got the vaccine, they still catching COVID, you know. So with that being said, it's just like this just the game. Nothing is off limits on what you gonna do, is whether you getting the vaccine or not. So it just is what it is. I really don't know. I really just try to just take it one day at a time and just hope for the best, man. But it's a stressful thing. It's a hurtful thing. It's definitely catastrophic for America, man, and for the world. You know, it's the game. It's the new game that everybody playing, and we all got to play. We all got to play.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Get through it the best we can in year 3 of it. So
Yeah, man, it's sad, bro. I mean, it ain't no special, significant, or great thing to even say about this situation. It's either you gonna get it, and strive with it, or you not in strive with it. I mean, it's just one of those type of things. I never was a type. I never got the flu shot in my whole entire life. Yeah, I ain't had the COVID shot yet. I mean, no boosters. I got shots when I was kids. When I was a kid, I see they stopped chicken pox from coming, measles and mumps. I will hope that this is the same thing, but obviously it's not because people still catching the shit with the shot. At least I can say motherfuckers that took the shot for chickenpox ain't caught the chickenpox yet. See, and that's how society wanted, trick you. Like my mom was like, "Oh, they made a vaccine for chickenpox, and that never came back." But look, the people that took the vaccines for chickenpox haven't got the chickenpox yet. These people that's taking the vaccine for COVID is still catching the COVID. So which one is it? You know, you could go on and on and on with the conspiracy theories. It just depends on the person, on what the person want to do. Me personally, I need to see everybody take that shit first, and then I'll make my judgment after that.
It's up to people to make their own judgment on what they want to do. Can't nobody tell you what to do or anything. It's your choice. All you do is just do your due diligence and do what you feel like you need to do.
Yeah, do your due diligence. Do what you feel like you need to do. The only problem that I see in this vaccine thing is that people are being ridiculed for taking it. Leave these people alone. Let them take it. If they want to take it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I was just joking at the beginning of this segment. But honestly, all jokes to the side, if I want to take the motherfucking vaccine, let me take it.
Yeah,
Don't be mad at me because I took it. If I don't want to take it, don't strike me down with lightning either.
yeah.
You know
It
what I'm
go
saying?
both
Like
ways.
it goes both ways. You can't get mad at a human being making a decision. Now you make if you want to make a decision, make it for your kids that don't know how to make their own decisions. Don't get mad at an adult because they ain't want to take it or because they took it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? It just
yeah,
is what the fuck it is. And
yeah.
whether I take it or not, when God called my name, it is what it is. You know, I'll be here to 103. I'm cool with that. But I'm just keeping it real. Before I make it to 103, if God ready for me to come up there and play some music, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like who's in charge of that?
Yes.
So
Yeah. At the end of the day, man, whatever decision you make, I mean, at the end of the day, it's God. God
don't
is
make
what
nobody feel
God
bad
is
for
making
taking this
decisions
shit.
for us.
Right. Don't make nobody feel bad for taking it. My body might be the very body that makes me really not catch that shit. Yeah, we've been seeing people take the booster and the vaccine and been catching it. But I'm pretty sure some people out there now they ain't never gonna catch it. It's got to be one or the other. God made a hot, He made a cold, or should I say God? God made a hot or cold. God made a left or a right. God made a up or down. God made a sad, a happy. God made an angry, a happy. God made love, fear, hate. God made all the spectrums that God could possibly make. You don't think God made a person body that's would never catch it, even if they took the shit or not, compared to somebody that would be deadly, they could be deadly for? You fucking out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to the person. What's your history of the flu? What's your lung history? What's your health Carfax? R facts. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
that's what asymptomatic people been coming in. People that don't feel no symptoms and nothing.
yeah, motherfucker don't feel no symptoms. It just is what it is. They just one of the ones that just don't feel it. They blessed. That don't mean something else can't come out that they gonna feel. You don't hope that on them, but shit, it might be something else wrong with them. It might be nothing wrong with them. You gotta worry about yourself. People not worried about themselves. You get mad at me because I took a vaccine. Bitch, go vacuum your living room before you get mad at me about a vaccine. Go clean your bathroom. You got a ring around your tub. Dirty ass ring. Been sitting in your tub the whole time. You tripping on me because I got vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? You got clothes that's been sitting in the corner of your bedroom for 2.5 weeks. You didn't even fucking clean in between your toes or floss. You know what I'm saying? You put deodorant for months, and you worried about me not taking a fucking vaccine. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Come on. You keep falling asleep on Ozark. You keep falling asleep. You ain't worried about that though. You worried about me playing the fucking taking the vaccine. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you just went home with a nigga that you just met at a bar that wasn't mandated for vaccines. You know what I'm saying? You fucked them raw. But you mad at me for taking the vaccine or not taking it. You got your priorities fucked up, partner.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, come on, man. You can't do that to people. People gonna do what they want to do at any given time that they want to do it. You gotta let people do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah.
I decide to, yeah, go ahead, because I'm about to go on my bag for real. Go ahead, though,
Yeah.
S.
Now I was just gonna say last year it did get ugly between people that was back and forth about it, like they war about it.
Yeah. Fuck you. You can't get mad at me because I ain't want to take it. I don't want to take that shit. What you gonna do? I think it's a conspiracy theory. I think they trying to poison me. I don't want to put this shit in me. You know what I'm saying? What can you do with somebody that don't want to do it? Let them just sit there. If they survive, they survive. If they don't, they don't. You better worry about what Tupac said, because I'm the one y'all supposed to be worried about. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Shit, it's just people priorities is straight fucked up and out of order. Motherfucker want to control somebody, and but can't even control themselves for their own household. You know, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to activate their tear ducts to release emotion, bro. And
Says
you fucking mad at me because I ain't taking a vaccine. And you ain't even finished grieving about a lost one. Get the fuck out of my face, yo.
you said like Bishop talking to Steele. He said, "I got more control over your life than you. Even I got more control over your life than you do."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He really believed that. He thought that and he ended up killing his ass. And that's the thing. You allowing people to have this control over you. If I don't, man, look, you can't make me take no motherfucking vaccine. If I don't want to take it, you can't make me not take it. Leave people alone, because these are people that you just need to leave alone. If you leave somebody alone by themselves, alone, they can make the right decision. They could touch down with God and say, "Hey, man, I prayed on this. I'm not taking this shit," and that's okay. If they meet their demise, at least they fell under that flag, you know, dying on what they believed in. They take it and something happened, at least they fell under that flag, dying what they believed in. Leave people alone, you know, for
Yeah,
real.
you got to stick with what you believe in, and stick by it, and don't let nobody sway your opinion if you know how you feel about it.
Yeah, real talk, you know, real talk, man. What else you got?
On that note, man, that's another split the bill episode. But on our last topic, what I want to say is whether you want to be vaccinated or unvaccinated, people just need to be together now. It's too much going on. Just unite as one and make your own damn choice. That's all.
Hey, back in the day, motherfuckers used to say 3 feet no pressure. Now you gotta start saying 6 feet no pressure. You know? And we could go on and on and on about vaccines, about music, about movies, about life experiences. Be looking out for future podcasts that I'm gonna be dropping soon. It's called Enjoy Your Frequency. I want to put that in an atmosphere for everybody. It's where I give advice. I'm gonna have guests on there like S. I'm gonna talk about all different type of topics. From love to hate to communication to manipulation to relationships to being by yourself. Whatever topic it is in this world, I'm gonna talk about it because I know for a fact my perspective is gonna open up those doors in your mind that haven't been opened yet. And it's called Enjoy Your Frequency, man. You know. So you might catch it on the Gallery channel. You might catch it on the Mogul channel or whatever. But be looking out for that. Also, be looking out for me and Snake Project, the other side of the circle, featuring Extravagant. That's on the other side of this camera. Featuring Ruga, a couple other features as well. But it's called the other side of the circle. Me and Snake the Great. We put together a classic. You know what I'm saying? We got videos that's gonna drop forth. We got artwork that's coming. Got a whole lot of shit that's going, man. I just wanted to take the time out just to have that commercial break for you guys. I'm about to be working on a brand new project with Solomon Grunge called For Some Odd Reason. The first one was called For Some Even Reason. So this one is called For Some Odd Reason. That's coming out this year. And last but not least, I got a project going on with my boy Midnight. We're doing the Shy York Volume 2. We did Shy York Volume 1. We did a documentary. We doing that. Snake gonna be on there. Hopefully I can get a verse from S on there, you know. But Shy York Volume 2, when we put Chicago and New York rappers together. And last but not least, something that's all the way in the mud that haven't been dug out yet is Chicago versus the suburbs. Doing a whole documentary about the suburbs of Chicago and Chicago, and if they the same or how they differ from each other. So that's it on my behalf. To the next time, split the bill. Ash, you take it away, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. That's a jam-packed 2022. We hitting y'all motherfuckers in the head at Gallery this year, 2022. Shout out to the Mogul. Y'all definitely check out check out his podcast, his album, collaborations, everything.
I'm sorry. One more collaboration. I got a song coming out with a chick from Houston. Her name is Beans. You know what I'm saying? We're looking out for that song. It's called The Perfect Man. It's called Perfect Man. So I'm excited about that song. So check that out too. But go ahead, Ed, take us out. What you was saying?
Yeah, definitely a whole lot going on in 2022. Y'all definitely want to stay tuned this year. It's gonna be the biggest year. And for y'all personally, everybody watching in 2022, y'all improve, make y'all improvements to yourselves. Reach out to do all those. Make sure you reach all those goals you have for this year. You got to do it in 2022. Reach out to all them goals.
Yeah, man. Got to put it out there, man. It will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I wonder if God gonna get the vaccine. You think so?
Nah, he he his own vaccine. That's my opinion.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we out, bro. Split the bill. Pay the bill, split the bill.
Till next time, YouTube. Y'all hit that. Y'all do something freaky to that like and subscribe button and put comments down in the comments section. Until next time, YouTube 2022. Take care of yourselves.